Hold on, it just takes a second. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I'm here with Sue from Merrick Memories, and she's going to make us a farmhouse greenery wreath today. I'm excited to see how this comes out.
It's scary with me. You never know. I'm going to show you what I'm making.
Your picture went out. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, we got it.
I'm in. Okay, cool. All right. First off, let me show you what I'm going to make. Then I'm going to lower you down, and then you can see the project. It won't take long. I'm Sue. Merrick Memories. We're going to use a greenery wreath that I got at Walmart. It's a cheapie, not that big. It was like on sale. I got it for 72 cents. Yay! I'm going to use this black and white mesh. I am in love with this kind of mesh. Love it, love it, love it. I have all colors, yellow and green and red, and so all that. Here's my sign. There we have a home sign for, I think it would be really nice in the middle. I did make a bow, but first let me show you the ribbon. We have a black and white zigzag, which I love this ribbon. And then we have a black and white 1.5 inch. I really get over there. My dog came on the table because I'm perpendicular to the picture window of the living room. And here is I love this ribbon too. And then I have Cal ribbon. That's the dog that you can see there. Come on, Lily. Come on, get down, honey. And then I'm going to lower you down. There's always, you never know in this house what creature is going to be on my table. All right. This way you can see what I'm making. So, I hope everybody's enjoying the marathon. I know I am. I love to see what people do. What Alana did is amazing. I cut this mesh 20 inches long. There are 18 of these. We're going to start around on the sides, and then we're going to go. Don't you love that mesh? I do too. I just love it. Oh, I didn't show you the bow I made. And here's the bow I made for it. Not very big. I didn't want a big bow with a farmhouse sign. Kind of understated. I wanted the mesh to really show. So I'm going to do the ruffle technique, 20 inches, and I didn't tell you about the ribbon. I cut it at 12 inches. We're just going to run through it. I'm not as fast as Lori. So make it look like a butterfly. That's what I call butterfly. And then you're just going to stick it in. Don't be scared about these greeneries. And you just put it in and you just twist it. Just like you do a pipe cleaner or anything like that. And just have at it. And what I might do is, I think I'm just going to let it be like that. I want the mesh and the ribbon to really stick out. So that's what I'm going to do. So how's everybody enjoying this? Good? And of course, I dropped the mesh on the table. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I live in upstate New York, and I started my business because I saw Lori on YouTube years ago, a couple years ago. I have problems sleeping, and I thought, wow, she's so sweet. She is so good. And I just said, you know, I could do that. So I took the living room over and I just started doing like yarn pieces and stuff like that. I want to give some room so we can see the mesh, putting them around. But trying to make 10. I may have to reconfigure, but we'll get that out. But the mesh, I want to be centerfold. The other day yesterday I made a pancake wreath. So this one, I'm pushing it, not pushing it down like a pancake. So how is everybody today?
Everyone's good.
That's good. Today the weather must be in the 30s or 40s. It's a beautiful sunny, but very windy. I just took the dogs out. Let's see. I want them kind of, you don't have mesh catches yet. All right, let's go. Come on now. Get in there. Is anybody else? Laura makes it look so easy, doesn't she? You do, Laura. You inspire
doing just
me.
fine. You're doing just fine.
There we go. There. Three down. Get my little pet rock there. My little puppy rock for kitty cats. I do have a cat. I usually talk about my dogs, but and you're probably wondering what kind of accent I have. Yes, I'm from Jersey, born and raised. Jersey girl to the core. And then I moved to upstate New York 16 years ago. And I'm freezing my coyotes off. It's cold. Don't like it. I'm moving. I am going to sell my house and probably move to Florida or South Carolina. Story keeps encouraging me South Carolina, but my heart says Florida. I don't know. I should probably check out the weather. I know Florida is hot, but you don't live outside. I'm not a big outside, gotta go hike type of girl. Never have been.
So why would you want to move to Florida if you don't go outside?
Well, I like how sunny it is, and I do go outside. Normal outside. I'm not a hiker. I would take walks. Whereas I can't take walks here because I live in the country.
Oh yeah.
On a dirt road.
Yeah. Well, you definitely would have more sun than yuck in Florida for sure. It's a pretty state to live in. Yeah, and they have no income tax. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, and their home taxes is low. My escrow for my taxes, and I pay my insurance myself, just my escrow is higher than my mortgage. Taxes are so high. I live in one of the highest counties, and I'm not by New York City. I'm outside of Ithaca, New York, way up north. Well, Watertown is way up north. But, so, I gotta downsize and declutter. That should be fun. But I'm ready to, sometimes you're not ready to declutter or stuff like that. I am ready. Gotta make sure I'm leaving stuff for in the middle there. I want this to be full. I really don't want you to see the greenery. We'll stick some in, and if we have any left over, we're sticking it in. I use a whole skein or whatever you call it. Let me cut that off. So, 2 years ago, I saw Lori on Hardworking Mom on YouTube, and I started getting the bug, and I just watched her and watched her and watched her. And then she was opening up, I was allowed to join her business group. And I didn't have a business name. I was a newbie so bad I didn't even know what a URL was. She had patience with me, lots of it. I didn't know what an EIN was. I mean, I really was a newbie. And if I can do it, and I'm not technologically inclined, I did not have a computer, I had a phone. You can't do a business without a computer. So last April, I got a computer. So last May, I started doing lives. Scared to death. Took me 10 months to do a live. I did have a phone, but I wouldn't do it with a phone. And started a business named Merrick Memories. Named it after my father. It's my last name because my natural father was killed when I was 1. So, and it's not to feel sad or sorry for me or anything. It is what it is, you know. You move on from it. And I learned about my father because my mom never spoke of him ever. And I learned of him through the memories of my Merrick family and my mother's mother, my grandmother who raised me. And she taught me all about him and the memories. So that's how I relate to my father. So I kept the last name Merrick, and I just wanted his name to live on because I'm the only child. And so he does, and that's how I named it. A little different. Everybody has like cutesy names. Not everybody, but I didn't want a cutesy name. I wanted something to really mean something to me. And not everybody with cutesy names, I'm not saying, don't have a meaning for it. Like Lori, for Hardworking Mom, has a meaning for her name. So I'm going in the center here. And if we have any left over, we'll fill it. But this is getting pretty full. Can you see pretty good? I tried to zoom it in so you have a good picture of everything. So I have to go live in the mornings. I go live okay, let's see. Here we are. Here we are. There we are. You didn't want to come over. Come on over. Come on in the pool there, girlfriend. Okay. I go live in the morning. I live, like I said, out in the country on a dirt road, about 7 miles up from a paved road. And I love it. I'm in the middle of 6 acres, but it's very isolating. I don't have much chance to do things. I like to volunteer. I used to play in the handbell choir at church for 12, 14 years. And I want to do things again. So I want to move to a retirement community, volunteer and get a little part-time job and have fun. Just do things. I think I will, but some of them are so expensive, Lord. HOA fees are $700, $600 a month, and I can't, I won't do that. Will not do that. You know, we all have our limit of what we can afford. And Lori being a CPA, she teaches us about businesses and stuff like that. I love being in a group. I belong to a design group. I've learned so much from her. So, and I do have an Etsy business under Merrick Memories, a YouTube channel, and I have Facebook, all under Merrick Memories. Kind of easy to find, kind of plain Jane, but it's okay. I'm happy. Nowadays, with all this COVID, I used to be an RN for, oh God, 30 years when I was in a bad car crash. I got hit on head on and had a bad car crash. But I survived it. My kids were fine, and I have some issues, but that's okay. My kids were fine. And that one's not going to do, Sue. All right, you're going to do it. Get in there. Sometimes on these, you have to just find the ones that's the longest and it's going to hold for you. I'll have to untie that one and put in my ribbons. So I like doing greenery. And this is a lightweight one. It's not a big, heavy-duty one. I have some that are very heavy-duty and heavy, but this one is not. So 72 cents. How could you go wrong? And then this way you won't see the greenery too much. So I am kind of slow mover in my business, but that's okay. Like Lori says, it's all at your own rate. There you go, how you do it. And I do belong to Owl's Tech Talk. And that is Owl. We call her OWL, Owl, not Owl. And she is Lori's moderator and a VA, and she does a lot of stuff for other people, posting and VA, and it's Owl's Tech Talk. So I belong to her group. And it's for those us newbies who are beginning with social media that don't really know social media that well. And I'm one of these people that needs step by step. I'm a book learner. For my nursing days, they didn't have, when I was in nursing school, you had to have short hair. You had to have no dropped earrings, no tattoos. What else? You had to wear the nursing uniforms with the white stockings. No scrubs, nothing like that. Nothing was allowed like that. Okay, let's go. Well, maybe I might have to move over a little bit. Maybe we'll do that. So, changed my train of thought there on it. But I worked in the ER back in the day. I gotta move this over. There. Back in the day when HIV wasn't even known, they just discovered an abnormality of the blood. They didn't know what it was yet. So I understand, having lived through it myself, what these nurses are going through and these medics and everything. It's scary for them personally. So I kind of keep updated with them because my heart is in the nursing medical profession. I love it. And I was a nurse case manager, a certified nurse case manager, and a supervisor for 40 years. No, 10 years for subsidiary in New Jersey Blue Cross, and I loved that job. I started all the training, because there was no training for case management at the time, and it was a great job, my favorite. I worked in the ER. I always worked critical care. I did mobile intensive care unit with paramedics as an RN. So I always liked blood, gut, and gore. I love accidents. I love trauma. Get me there. I want to be there. Bad accidents. Okay, what I'm looking now is for some holes to fill in some spots. I have like 4 more sheets here that we are going to fill up. Let's see if I can do this without having a rock on the bottom. You always gotta, it does make it a little more challenging. I don't know how Lori does it. But you've been doing it a billion years, right, Lori? How long have you been doing it? You've been doing it a long time. So, I can't read. I don't have my phones turned on to read the comments because of my satellite internet is unstable and it wasn't showing the pictures very well. All right, come on. The bottom. Let's get around here. Okay, come on. All right, I see. Okay, all right. Get around there, get there, get this one out. You want the mesh to shine. This is that kind of wreath you want the mesh to shine. Here, I'm going to plug one in here. And now look on the other side of the wreath. It needs one there. Yeah, we don't have an internet. That's like a rural America where they say, there's no internet services, broadband. Well, I live it. there isn't any. And it's difficult. That's why I go live every Tuesday and Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. We have a lot of fun. I do all kinds of things. I paint mason jars. I decoupage. I love to do that. I do have a Cricut. I'm a newbie at a Cricut. Just got one. Got it to work. Had a updating issue. Let's see if there's needed time on this side. Okay, we just got to fill 2 holes. And then we'll be able to put the ribbon on. So when you ruffle, just put your hands, thumbs together, and you move your fingers up. And I kind of like make an invisible line in the middle, and then I look to see if these are matching. And I try to do that and hold on to it and get it in where I'm going to place it. But I have left hand weakness. So if you see me farming out looking for something else or how it went, that's why, because I can't hold it all the time. All right, see? Aha, I see what I did. Put it in too high. There we go. Let's see. Okay, get out. Just have one more to go. But you know, life hands you stuff and you gotta make lemons out of it. Make lemonade out of lemons. And everybody has their own challenges, and that's okay. All right, let's see. Where can we fit one more? There's one here. I'm just looking for a gaping hole. There's the one on top. The gaping hole on top. You know what? This could use it right there. So I think it looks pretty full. I think these marathons are pretty cool. I was in as a clubby for, I don't belong to Katie's Crazy Major Creation group, but I do. She let me be in her marathon, and what I did was decoupage a mason jar with a napkin, a single ply napkin that said spring and has a wheelbarrow, flowers, and stuff like that. Very pretty. It was painted. I had painted it. I love to paint mason jars. I want to incorporate a little bit more of that. I have some on my Etsy page. And I also make amazing bows. I love to make bows. Love it. Okay, we're done with our mesh. I see some, and you can't tell that it is a greenery. You really can't. So now we're going to put on our ribbon. I wanted everything to be black and white. I thought of a little red. Wasn't sure if black and white would be too much. I said, well, let's give it a shot. There really is no red, maybe green, because the home sign has a little H in it, but we'll see how it goes. So, fold it in half. This is what I do. Lori can do it in her hands, and I used to do that, but it took me forever to scrunch it up or pinch it in the middle. Now you want to give your wings, I call these wings, life. Okay, I'm too high. You want to just fold them under the wires, and sometimes I will fold them down like that if I want to have the bottom row go out. Just depends on the look you want. This is a little bit harder with the greenery. I'm going to push those down so I get that done. And I do have some black and white ornaments that I could put on. I do have some black ones that I may put on just to cover because I could. So here we go. I love this ribbon. I love both my 2.5 ribbon. It's a nice ribbon. It's a good quality ribbon. I got it at Craft Outlet. I get most of my stuff, although I got a lot of mesh with the, I got this mesh at the wreath shop. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to overtake my time. I tend to be a slower crafter. I just tend to be slower at everything since the accident, but you know, that's who I am, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. You know, you have to accept yourself where you're at. Accept yourself. And yes, I do sing in the middle of my. I sing to the dogs. I sing to the cat. Sing because I can. I like to sing, but my voice is up. Thanks. I was going to say something else. I'll make these into a cross. We'll see. Sometimes I make them into a cross, and sometimes I have them out. We're going to just see how it looks. You place them the way you want, like Laura Jean's wreath says. And as I go and I see, oh, take care of the mesh. This is the ribbon I like. This is a nice ribbon too. I have this ribbon in tan and also 1.5 in red. It's a nice quality ribbon. I got it. Like Lori, hardworking mama said, you get 50-yard rolls of ribbon. You can sell half of it, and it'll pay for your ribbon. And that's what I've done. And I've had people buy just even 3 yards. I'm like, okay, whatever. I gotta get them all on. I just haven't done that. So I am going to start going live on YouTube, probably on Tuesdays. Just want to see how my internet does with it. Facebook was a little wonky. I think with everybody home now, it's the usage is up, and it's a little harder to go. So, this is right here. Pull that out a little bit so you can see it. There we go. And get that in there. There. Kind of press that out. And you kind of want to place your ribbon as you want it. Give it life. Give it life. I always think when I say that of the movie Young Frankenstein. Frankenstein is an older movie. Oh, I can't remember Gene Wilder as the scientist. Frankenstein. Scientist Frankenstein. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm kind of lost without seeing the comments. I guess I'll bring it up so I can see some of them. I'm so used to interacting with everybody, I had to turn off my phone because it makes my internet get a little bit wonky. Wonky. Let's see. There we go. So if my internet gets unstable, I'll turn it off because that's what was happening earlier. So I don't know what your weather's like. It's like 20, maybe 30 degrees, but the wind is terribly windy, and very cold wind.
Oh, see, it's 60s
April, we got
here.
snow, 60s.
Yep.
I dream of that. We have we have snow on the back porch, still sitting there. So it's got to be below freezing for snow not to melt.
It's 80 in Florida today.
Oh, I dream of it.
Yeah, my sister lives in
That's
Florida.
why
Did
on
I
the
tell you
call,
that? You should live down near where
is
my
it
sister
Pensacola?
lives.
Oh, Pensacola, does she live?
Yeah, but you could live in what are those, Navarre, or they're not as developed, so I don't think the prices are quite as bad. It's kind of near
I'm
Pensacola.
looking more. Oh, okay. I'm looking even in central located Florida. One of the retirement communities kind of big, but their rates, the HOA fees are reasonable. Some are really high. I'm not going to start out paying 700 a month. I just won't do it.
Is it
You
the
know, make it up.
Villages?
It's next to the villages.
I've
I've
been
looked at the
there.
villages. You like it?
Yeah, it was really nice. It's very cool. Everybody drove around in golf carts. There weren't real, like,
That's
people were driving in cars. Everybody drove in golf carts. And the town that's right near it, it had spots for golf carts.
mm-hmm. Oh,
I thought that was
just
kind
my
of
dream
cool.
because that would be cool for me because I used to have a Nissan Z, a 300ZX Turbo, uh,
Uh-huh.
five five speed, 80s. I drive like a maniac. You could go sideways with rapid pinion steering back in the day. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They
So
had
my
a lot of
girlfriend said, "I
activities.
haven't seen one
Yeah,
of those."
they had a ton
That
of
would be up
activities,
my
and I bet you would like it, Sue.
that would be me. That's what I want to do, Lori.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still be in the group, still have business. There's like 10,000 homes in the villages. The other town that I want to live in on top of the world's got like 8,000. Think of all the doors I could cover. Mailbox covers.
Right. Yep.
And then I wouldn't have to, I have 6 acres, 3 of which we mow. And I haven't mowed yard in a couple of years. And I have a lot of flower beds, which have gotten overgrown because I had two 5 flower beds and 2 vegetable gardens that I could do, but my neck, I have a broken neck in 4 places
Okay,
and
honey,
had
have
2 surgeries and I wanted to have it. So my days of gardening are over. And it's kind of depressing, but you know what? You gotta move on.
One of these times you have to
Okay,
take Bella
no
when you go
walking.
for a walk.
Yeah,
Bella
What,
would like that.
Lori?
maybe we'll do the
Hubby's going for his walk.
afternoon. Maybe we'll do
I was telling him he
Oh,
needs to take Bella sometime.
yeah, Bella would love it. Or
Yeah, because
Sassy. Who would love that even?
she might be getting a little cabin
Bella
fever
seems to have
too.
that. Yeah, everybody is, I bet. Okay. I think I might have two the same next to each other. It is what it is. Oh, maybe not. I think I looked out. Yeah, it's next to the villages. It's called On Top of the World. But, you know, you never know. There's a lot of them down there, but I want a bigger one so I don't run out of activity. You know, I don't want a
Yeah.
700 home one. Because I could deal with being a little fish in a big pond. I don't have to be the big fish. I don't have to be. Okay, let's get in there. I got a lot of work to do on this house. kind of let it get overrun. All right, let's get in here. Doesn't want to go. Get. Okay, we got it. Do I have enough time, Lori?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a hurry. All right.
You're fine. You have 45 minutes. You're good.
Okay,
And
I'll
Brenda's
do it.
on here, so she's next.
Okay, Brenda's on there. Cool. You
Oh,
and
no.
Brenda make the most awesome sublimation signs. Oh my
Oh,
God, I
thank
love
you.
hers and yours and personalize if I can.
Yeah, it's
These and
I went there for a baby shower. So the mother of it was actually my nephew's wife, and her grandmother
mm-hmm.
was having it, and she lived in the Villages. So we all went to her house for baby
No way.
shower. Yeah, and so that's how I saw the Villages. And she drove us around and showed
Cool.
us what it was like. It was very cool.
I've seen it online, and I figured, I may not buy. I have a realtor already down there, so he's looking, and I gotta sell my house first,
Yeah.
and figure out take a trip down there one day and see what I want. I probably rent first, unless I take the plunge, but we'll see.
That's okay.
I have another place in South Carolina I've been looking at. It's in Myrtle Beach, but it only has like 700 homes, and that's where they're going to build. And I'm like, yeah, Myrtle Beach does have a lot to go for. I'll say that.
Oh, you should look in Edisto. That's a really cool place.
Where?
It's called
Where's
Edisto.
that?
It's in South
Okay.
Carolina. It's I don't know how far it is from Myrtle Beach, but it's more of a community feel than Myrtle Beach is.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very popular, and they don't have like hotels or anything like that there.
Ooh, I have to look.
So they have lots of condos and stuff like that. If you got
Yeah,
like a
I don't want to
condo,
live with.
if you got like a condo, you wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
to cut grass.
No, that's right. Well, that's what the community is too. Your HOA fees, no cutting
Right.
grass. None. None. I don't want stairs, maybe two stairs to get in, but I want flat because we have stairs here, and I've fallen down the basement steps once. That was terrible landing on concrete. And then another time I fell down the stairs, the upstairs, and I flew down with such force that I hit Mike with such force that we both flew. Okay, let's see, where's this? This. Okay. We flew out moved, hit into the storm door because the house door was open, and we landed on the porch to the outside. We blew out the whole storm door. Just came off the, that's what we did, into the snow. Does that make sense? That was a fun experience. But I broke my arm on that one. So me and stairs are kind of not what I'm doing. Okay. Alrighty. Going.
Yeah, Peggy's been there. She could probably tell you
Roll.
more about it than I could.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Ooh.
My mother-in-law and Big Daddy, who we lost, you know, they used to go there every year. They loved it.
Oh, did they? I know my grandmother had the one who raised me. They used to go to San Benito, Texas every year from Hop Bottom, Pennsylvania, which is close to Tunkhannock, Pennsylvania, where you were born.
Yeah,
They'd go to San Benito with their RV.
that's funny.
She loved all the activities.
My sister went to high school there because she's much older than me, like 12 years older than me. So she still has
Oh,
friends there.
wow.
I don't even know what
Really?
it looks like because I was so young when we moved.
It's all, yeah, you're probably glad you're being a cold. You're not a, well, you might like the cold with how hot you get.
One of these days I want to go see where I was born, but you know, it won't be anytime soon.
Yeah, not in the winter, not in the cold months, because we just have some daffodils blooming. And I've seen some forsythias in a town that's about 10 miles from me, and they're about 10 degrees warmer than me generally.
Oh,
I'm missing a couple of, yeah. I live up on the hill. I mean, I'm like probably 3,000 feet above sea level. It's cold. And it's windy because we get the wind from the hill. But it is kind of pretty. It's the winter, it is pretty when it snows. Beautiful, actually. But last year, this is a mild winter we had. Last year, we had snow, literally, I'm not exaggerating, from October through May. Never lost snow. Okay, let's see. There's got to be another few in here. All right, this one. Okay. Then I've lost 3. I lost 2. I have 2 more ribbons out than I do, and I cut the same amount of mesh and ribbon. Usually you can go upside down and check it out on a frame. I have to use this because I've been to Dollar Tree 4 times, and the Dollar Tree had no frames. My friend Kathy from our group, Kathy Dugan, she's sending me some frames from Dollar
oh,
Tree.
that's good. I know.
Yeah,
You see, she has the Rick Rack too. I'm obsessed with the Rick Rack.
I am too. All right, let's see. I missed here. Okay, there's one right next to it. That was that one. I might have 2 together. Okay, I'll have to look around. Then I have one that I'm missing. Oh well, I will find it. Find it. I like the yellow. Don't you have the yellow with the black crack on it, Lori, that ribbon?
Yes.
That is gorgeous ribbon. Forgot to order it. I had it in my, it just didn't get into my order for some reason. I got two of a unicorn, and I didn't get that one, which doesn't make sense to me. I think I had it in my cart, and I don't remember ordering 2 of a unicorn. Definitely not my idea of a good time, but because I'm going to make a unicorn wreath, and I was going to make that, but I didn't have time. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Let's see. I'm missing one, missing one. I'm not gonna go crazy looking. Okay, I'll look after the live, after we're done. Okay, now we're gonna put the sign on. I already made holes in the sign. I figured I would do it in the middle. I don't know, so I could do it up higher. I did not make a big off station. You could do that. That would look awesome. I don't know if I should put something white underneath the bow because everything's black and white, but I thought it would look all right. Now, I usually thank God for Dawn, Wreath Decor by Dawn. She sent me a couple needles. Oh, wait, I don't have to, I do probably have to go through mesh. To go through mesh. Go through the mesh. I love how everybody's been making different things.
Oh,
Peggy
me
made
too.
an awesome nursery. And you see, well, last weekend I was shopping. I didn't have much time to watch. So this weekend I am home and I'm watching. I watched yesterday. I think Lana, what she made of gems was beautiful. I'm going. What I usually do is I tack it on and I replace it later, you know, because I don't want to keep you guys forever while I fiddle faddle with the wiring. I get it to where I'm going to have it, and then I make it tighter and everything. Right now, I'm just basically putting it on so we could see where it's going to be placed. And then I tie it right tight right afterwards. I once watched somebody do a sign, took her an hour to reposition the sign. I was like bored to tears. I'm like, you know what? I'm never, ever going to take that much time to do a sign. Oh my God. I said, I'm going to grow old. Going to grow old here. So I have an order coming from Craft Outlet. I ordered just a few things. I'm going to be making a bee wreath because I missed your bee kit. I did, and I missed your bike wreath. Your bike, and I have ordered. I have a sign that I had gotten of a bike, and I have ribbon of a bike, and then you came out with a bike, and I went, darn, I'm not going to have two.
I like that one.
So I ordered. I do too. That's one of my favorites. But your flip flop one, I ordered that.
Yeah, that
Now
went
that's the
fast.
flip
Now I've
flop
gotta
too.
now I gotta figure out what to do now.
Uh-oh. You gotta make all those signs, right?
Yeah, well I have to pick a theme. I was thinking about ladybugs.
Uh, oh, for your next one, ladybugs?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that might be. Ladybugs are very popular too.
That or fruit.
Yeah, fruit.
Like
Hmm.
blueberries or
Oh, yeah. That would be good too. A summer fruit, like a watermelon. I've never done a. I've never done a wreath for. Oh, what you call it? The bug, ladybug. Yet. You
oh.
leaving? Okay. Bye bye. I'll get some water on there. All right, that's on there pretty good. So there we have that on there. It's a little lower than I wanted. I'm gonna move it up. And I got this on. I made this last night. My 4-in-1. And I'm going to put it on down here. I could put it on the top too. We'll see if I got to put some white mesh on under it. What do you think, Lori? Put some white mesh under this?
Yeah, it'll help
Kind
it
of see
show
it.
up better.
Put white.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have extra white mesh. I'll put some white mesh under the bow so we can see
Uh,
that better. Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? So I'm going to lift it up. So I'm pretty much done. And this is the first wreath I've liked this week that I made. I made a pancake wreath and I just don't feel it. Have you ever made a wreath and you're like, oh, okay, but I don't like it? Have you ever done that?
yeah. Yes. Yes. And the funniest thing is, those are the ones that usually sell. And I think, why did they buy that?
Exactly. I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay. Okay, so
I
I
love
am
this one
done.
though.
I do too. This one I like. I'll put white mesh underneath the bow and then that'll show up. But I love this mesh. I kept it black and white. I wanted to keep it simple because with Farmhouse, it's kind of simple and understated. No glitter, nothing like that. And that was my goal. And so you can't tell that it's an evergreen frame. You really can't. Okay,
No,
there.
you sure
Get it right.
cannot. You can't tell
You
at
sure
all.
can't. No. I watched your one that you did a whole, what do you call it? Skein or a whole roll. And I used a whole roll, cutting them up, 18 of them, 20 inches long. And that's what we did.
Awesome.
So I guess I ended a little bit early, but I'm not sure who is my next. Oh, Brenda is next from
Brenda's
Busy
next.
Bees
Yeah. And you did great. See, you were all worried about time and you did great.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what it is? I'm not talking. I'm not talking to people. That's what is the difference.
That's why I don't
So
talk until I'm done.
I guess I should do that too, but that's so hard.
It's
That
hard.
is so hard.
It's hard.
I'll have to start doing it. I guess so. You know, I'm used to saying hello, Mabel, hello, Martha, and all them.
Yeah.
So I guess I gotta stop doing that. Okay, Lily. I'm surprised, Lily. This is my Lily here next to me, and she usually comes on the table and plump right in the middle of what I'm doing. And I have to move her, and she always has to like stay down there.
That's
She
funny.
loves the camera. She's got to be every time or I'm doing something here. She's got to be there. Now she gets on the table. Okay, and I do have them on the table because it hooks up to. I have a wide board where they can sit and lay on in the picture window. That's their reality TV. There they go.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
there she goes.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? But they love
They
it.
they
They're
love
used
to
to their
watch
mama.
what's going on.
Yes, she's the one
Yeah.
that does. Yes, I see you.
Yeah. Bella
I
likes
see
to sit in
you there.
Ross's room and look out the window
Oh, that.
because she can see out the front. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah. That is funny. They are funny. My other one barks at anything that moves on all the acres around here. So I figure in the next house, I'm not having anything where they can stand in front of a window. Right? Right, little
Right.
girl? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm done. So Brenda from Busy Bees and Wreath Creation and More. Is that how it goes?
It's Reese by Busy Bee Custom Creations.
Well, I killed that one. So sorry, Brenda.
That's totally okay.
At the Busy Bees. Oh, and I'm going to do her zigzag. Her Brenda. Oh, that excites me on my unicorn wreath. When I get the frames, I'm going to do her Busy Bee zigzag. method.
I know. I love
So,
that. I'm going to be using
I
that
do
again,
too.
Yep. What I
Got my
like is
hands
I can
in
use
these.
my premium mesh and I only have to use one.
Exactly. Exactly. Like this mesh. Well, this mesh I wouldn't do that with because you wouldn't see the edge, would you?
Yeah, no, those are definitely made for ruffles. So
Yeah.
I agree. They're all
But
saying very
I
pretty.
do have, no, there's Holly. I have this mesh. It's the unicorn mesh. I bought this mesh and I thought this would be pretty. Oh, I got the white
Oh,
zone. But I think, isn't that pretty? All pastels,
yeah,
like that'd be pretty in the method.
it would.
Got lavender and pink and
I like that.
blue and
I like that a lot.
so I do too. I ordered two thinking I needed two of them, but now with that method I don't have to. I even ordered three of some of meshes. I
Well,
like mesh. I love ribbon.
now you can make two of them
Yeah, with
instead
one
of just
roll.
one.
Yeah.
So that's even better.
So I could buy premium mesh. Yeah, it is. I could buy premium mesh now and save
Yes, exactly.
instead of just buying. You got to think these things because mesh is expensive anymore, and I don't have the
Yeah,
money for $12 for one or 19 for a 21-inch. Oh, it's a killer. You
yeah.
steal my heart. So I'll let you go, Lori. I'm sure you have more to do and more people to see and Brenda to go on. And thank you
Yep,
for this time and letting me showcase what I do. And I'm Sue from Merrick
absolutely.
Memories. And I appreciate you doing this for us, Lori. Thank you
Oh,
again.
happy to do
You're,
it.
she's a
Okay, y'all. So
beautiful.
we'll be back in about 30 minutes. So you have a good day, Sue. Looks wonderful. Love it. All right. Bye,
Thank
y'all. Thank y'all
you.
for coming and hanging out with us. We'll be back soon.
Thank,
Bye.
okay. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Sue.